Without any sales pitch, I think it looks more dramatic than it really is. And if you, maybe this video has helped you. Hi guys, this is your boy Martin, and today, safety and super cool looking upgrade for your Can-Am Spyder RT 20 Plus, all versions, so Sea to Sky Limited or just basic, and all product years, so 2020 to present. They will work. This upgrade, it's Rocket Bright Light for RT 20 Plus, that's how we call it. And it will work on all continents, so it doesn't matter if it's North America or Europe, Australia, Asia, New Zealand. There are some differences in lights and setups of these bikes. These will work as a super cool looking daylights, and they are working as a safety feature, as amazing looking turn light signals. They are plug and play, and they are tiny bit smoked in order to perfectly match your front mask, your front bumper, that it's tiny, well, it's blacker. Now installation, I know the installation can be a little bit dramatic, but don't worry, it's only in case you don't know what you're doing. But this video will guide you through, and to be honest with you, I do this installation under 1 hour these days. Also, one tiny tip, it's not for this video, but together with this installation, especially in Europe, they are very nice, but that's not the point of the video. And as you can see, I'm also working on the all-weeks lights, the daylights. Especially in Europe, this light, this all-weeks daylight, is not plug and play. We have a special product on MartinTheVlogger.com/shop, your #1 place in the world for Can-Am Spyder and Riker parts. We have specially developed the light that it will work also in Europe, but tiny tip, I do these two installations all the time together because it saves me time. Guys, enough of this. Let's get started. So, part of the packaging, two amazing looking daylights and turn lights for both sides, of course. Two plug and play cables for both sides of your fenders. Another plug and play cable for actually your lights. Bunch of zip ties and self-drilling screws. Cool. Now onto an installation, and before that, in case you are doing the installation right now and you are stuck somewhere, you have purchased these lights on MartinTheVlogger.com/shop. You have also received a direct email to us, to me and to my colleagues. Feel free to write us an email. Our support is actually pretty badass. We are trying to work not 24/7, but we are trying our best, also replying on weekends. So MartinTheVlogger.com/shop is not only about products. Everybody has products. Us, it's about amazing services. First, open the seat and gently remove side plastic covers with the Can-Am logo by pulling them out. They hold on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pins. Remove this side plastic cover by gently unclipping it from the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then twisting it out basically, so there are holders like this and you won't break them. Actually, there are more clips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remove these 3 push pins on each side. I have for you 3 top tips. Number 1, have a plastic bag or whatever ready. So every time you remove something, in case this job is not your routine, you put it into a one bag so you know where it belongs when you will be putting everything back together. 2, for removing push pins, use tool like this. We have it on our shop, MartinTheVlogger.com/shop. It's a very big help and you are not scratching your bike. 3, when removing anything, just put the plastics on safe place so you're not stepping on it, you are not scratching it, you are not destroying your value and the look of your bike. Remove 3 bolts that they hold the main big plastic part. And pull it gently out. There are several clips, then you need to unclip. Also, there is a clip underneath of here, behind the fender, right over here. It's very hard to show you, but you need to unplug it, and it looks like this. And now we need to slide everything forwards, because especially this part, this, I call it the shark tail or whatever, it kind of holds this plastic in its place in front. So take it out and slide it out. Remember the movement, how you have slid it out, because the same way you will need to slide it back into its position. And don't forget, I think it was tip number 2, put it on a safe place so you don't scratch it. Remove the plastic cover, unplug this cable, remove 2 bolts from underneath of the bike. This is the easiest way how to show it to you, because we do not have the bike on the ramps, so it's quite difficult to go with the camera down there. They're size 10. Sometimes they are gold, sometimes they are black. It really depends. Yeah. Undo 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, that they hold the front trunk in its place. Remove 2 bolts from the trunk lot. First of all, do not drop the end cap. I've been there, I've done that, so be careful. 2, have a look how your spring is oriented. I'll take it out to show it to you, okay? This pin goes on the bottom. Trust me, I've been there, I've done that. Before we will remove the whole front, make sure all of the cables are out of the way, so everything that is connected to the front. So on this side, it's this one cable. Make sure your trunk or front lock, it's released. This cable, it's released. And on this side, use a flat screwdriver for this cable. Unplug the cable from here and remove the connector or the pin from here. And when we have everything ready, my tiny tip is don't just do it aggressively, maybe because you have forgot to unhook something. So just do it gently and raise the front part and slide it out. It sits on hooks right over here. So on these 2 hooks, and you need to raise it and slide it out. Tiny info, and in case you like what I do, in case you like this channel and you would like to support it, be subscribers. So subscribe in case you are not, hit the like and have the notifications on, because every time we release some cool video, you will be notified with a pop-up info. And also, try to comment. And today's question is, do you think this is way too much work for just a tiny upgrade that are these two little tiny lights? Let me know what you think. Remove 4 bolts at the back. Two bolts in the front. And 4 bolts at the bottom. And also 4 push pins. And then we are ready to release the frunk. Don't forget about cables, of course. Remove the front insert by unscrewing 2 bolts on each side. Be careful when unscrewing the inside bolts, because those two will release the front cover. Insert your new Rocket Bright lights for your RT. And connect them to this black cable going from the left side all the way to the right. We will not touch these two at the moment. Those are your cables for turn light signals. We'll get there shortly. And insert your frunk and reassemble everything. Put everything back together and double check if you have your cables ready. Now let's put the frunk back, and it will sit on these two hooks. Should go very smoothly and actually very easy. Good. Make sure all the cables you have out before are out before, also from the new lights, that they are accessible. Now don't be confused, you might have a little bit less cables, but we have more lights that we are installing at once, so that's the reason why we have more cables. After we have connected all of the cables as they've been before, we will test now the daytime running light basically functionality of our lights. We will not do turn light signals because for that we need to do a little bit more of the installation, but if the daylights are or running lights are working. Voila! Awesome! One more info, it's related to all products that we are announcing and doing videos about. You can now join MartinTheVlogger YouTube family by clicking join next to a subscription button. Basically you will support this channel so we can create more cool content, but also we would like to reward you for. So every member who is MTV active rider and higher will receive a discount when we are releasing new products, making new videos. This time for Rocket Bright Light for RT20 Plus, it's 10% discount for 2 weeks time from the moment we have released this video. So I think one product and your membership is paid almost for 1 year or at least 3/4 of the year. They are very nice, but that's not the point of the video. And as you can see, I'm also working on the all week's lights, the day lights. So now we are absolutely sure that the daylight functionality, the running light functionality, it's working. Very nice and bright, good. Now what we need to do, you have 2 of these cables and this connector, it's quite familiar for you, right? So we have one on each side, one is here, the other one, it's there, right? And those are our turn light signals. And as you can see, they will be plug and play with a bridge. So we will remain, and of course we need to go on the fender. You have 2 options. Either you will unscrew these 4 bolts, 1, 2, and 2 on the other side, and put the fender on the side, which I don't like to do. It's much faster for me and much better accessible for me to remove 3 bolts, remove the wheel, plug this in, and have everything done this way. It's your call which option you will do, and I will show you how to plug it in and through where to take the cables. Remove this bolt, remove the plastic, release the cable that goes to the front fender light. Plug in the new cable and also plug in back to a front fender light. So the installation, it's over. All you have to do is basically hook up the wires to already existing wires. Use your imagination. I will leave it up to you. Just find the one cable that is going all the way up. Use the zip ties, you're done. Write into comments if you think this is really a dramatical installation, or if you are up for the challenge, if you have been already in this kind of environment without the front hood. Without any sales pitch, I think it looks more dramatic than it really is. And if you, maybe this video has helped you. So it's always, if you do this type of installations, you learn a lot about your bike. All you have to do is, or all you have to have, is a little bit of, tiny bit of common sense. So guys, thank you very much for watching. In case you like this Sequential Rocket Bright Light for RT20 Plus, MartinTheVlogger.com/shop, your #1 place in the world for Can-Am Spyder and Riker parts. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Think about the Sequential Bright Light, Rocket Bright Light, or the OX Daylight. And remember, always have fun and learn something new about your bike.